Welcome class 9th. We are going to study about the Earth's structure today. You can see the diagram of the Earth's structure. So, see children, since the geologists have not been able to sink boreholes, which is a drill hole more than 8 kilometers into the Earth's crust, there is no way of finding the chemical composition of unseen or inaccessible material. So, see children, that is why if one moves from the surface of the earth toward the center, we find that the temperature, pressure, density, all the three goes on increasing. The temperature of the earth's interior goes on increasing at the rate of 1 degree centigrade for every 32 meters. High pressure in the interior of the earth exercises a powerful influence on temperature and the physical state of the earth. So, on the basis of study of physical property of the earth's surface, the behavior pattern of the seismic waves of the earthquake, and the lava which is erupted from the volcanoes, it is therefore believed that the earth is composed of three parts: the crust, the mantle, and the core. So, I'm going to explain to you about the interior structure of the earth. See the crust. We can see in this diagram, if you look at this diagram, it can be divided into the crust, the mantle, and the core. The crust is the uppermost layer of the earth, also called the lithosphere, which means the stony or the rocky crust, and it has two parts. That is, one is the continental crust and other is the oceanic crust. The average thickness of the whole crust is about 50 to 60 kilometers and forms less than 1% of the radius of the earth. The weight and pressure of the rocks also start increasing with the depth, and crust can be divided into two parts. Here you can see the Sial zone and the Sima zone. In detail we can see here the Sial zone and the Sima zone. The outer layer, the outer lighter part is the upper crust, which is called the Sial zone. Density is about 2.7 gram per centimeter cube, and the Sial consists of silicates of aluminium, also known as the granitoid layer, because it of more of granite which it has. Sial, Si stands for silica, Al stands for aluminium. Now coming to the Sima zone, the lower part of the crust is the Sima zone. Density 3 gram per centimeter cube, consisting of silicate and magnesium. The Si stands for silica and the Ma stands for magnesium, and in place of granite it is basaltic in nature. Coming to the another layer, the next layer, mantle. It lies below the crust. You can see the mantle is lying below the crust. That is the lithosphere. Exact position is between the lithosphere and the core. You can see the mantle is between the lithosphere and the core, and thickness is about 2840 to 2900 kilometers. Mantle is divided into two parts. Outer mantle, it is not given over here, but we can divide it into two parts: the outer mantle and the lower mantle. The outer or the upper mantle is known as the asthenosphere, extending from the Moho disk continuity. Now see children, you can see here the Moho disk continuity where the earthquake waves change the speed. So this is the layer, we can say this is the boundary between the crust and the mantle. Then we have the lower mantle or the mesosphere. The lower boundary is marked by the Gutenberg discontinuity, and the depth of the mantle varies between 35 to 2900 kilometers. See, the mantle consists of ultra basic rock which are rich in iron and magnesium, and density varies from 3.10 to about 5, and temperature is quite high. Pressure of the overlying rock or the overlying layers keep both the mantle as well as the lower part of the crust in the solid state, whereas the upper part of the mantle consists of mixed silicates and metallic minerals, and the rocks are partially in the molten form. So below the continental shelf we have oceanic shelf, we have the mantle. Now the innermost layer of the earth is the core. You can see the innermost layer, the core, also known as knife. If you look at this layer, the innermost layer lying in the center of the earth, known as the core or also called by the name of barysphere. It is composed mainly of iron and nickel. That is why it is called knife. Ni for nickel and Fe for iron. Composition is responsible for the earth's magnetism. The entire core is about 7,000 in kilometer in diameter, and the thickest part of the earth it can be divided into the outer core and the inner core. Thickness of the whole of the layer comprising the outer as well as the inner core is about 4,671 kilometers, and the temperature at the core may be more than 400 degrees centigrade. The high temperature in this interior part tend to convert a rock into a liquid. Density about 5 in the outer core reaches to about 11 in the inner core, and between 12 to 15 further toward the center of the earth. So see, the heavy metals, plenty of iron in the core act as a magnet, and it is the source of the earth's magnetic field. So till here, assignment will follow. Goodbye.